Vitu Vidogo, where this is a platform that showcases that day by day, small things, if done with intent, done the right way, they can always build up and make big change, improve lives, and create better and stronger societies. Today, I'm going to maybe take you just a little bit back. The year is maybe 2000 BC, where we are having the Roman Empire. And the Roman Empire, if there's one thing they did right, was building roads. In fact, some of those roads, they still exist to this very day. And the roads, the infrastructure at the time, maybe they were built on the backs of slaves. You know how the Roman Empire always worked. They went, conquered territories, and they called them provinces, and they built roads. Today, I want to showcase that. How did the Romans do it? How did they build this system? You know? And if you look fast forward, now we are in the 2000 AD, where we are having roads, we are having infrastructure in societies that we live in. And a place like Kenya, which is more advanced than the Romans of the time, the people are well educated, the people are more technologically, they are advanced. How come we are having all this infrastructure, the nice infrastructure? We are not doing it ourselves, but we are having the Chinese come in and build things for us. If someone comes and builds something for you and you're not part of it, or maybe the only part we are of is just making the deals and signing these loans, and maybe just to see that you have participated in this loan making, this contract is just putting in a cut for yourself. And when the Chinese up and leave, these infrastructures collapse. Why? It is because we have not involved ourselves. We have not made this project our own. We have not built in enough capacity that we can transfer, you know, the maintenance. We can build these roads, we can maintain them, and we not only just those few roads that have been done, but we can build more and make our lives better. We can build more roads, connect our villages, connect our counties, improve on infrastructure, and make things better. So today I will highlight that sometimes, you know, I think we as Kenyans, we don't know how good we got it. If you can just see, like even behind me, it's all white. Why? Because today it's snowing like you just can't believe. The snow here, we've been having a snowstorm. Tomorrow is even gonna be worse. The day before was crazy. I had to shovel snow just to get out of my driveway. It took me like 45 minutes. That is how, you know, sometimes we forget that we have it so good at home. But I think because we are having it so good, we just take things for granted. So without saying too much, I will go out there and I will do this for you so that you can see where we can improve. You can see what we can learn on this video. You can see that with intent and with right attitude, we can have a functionable road system. I know we are doing more, but it is not enough, and it's also very expensive. I'll give instance the expressway. You can see it was a good idea. I have used it. it has saved me time. But again, it was too expensive. If you go to the SGR, you can see it. It was a good idea. The project was well thought out, but at the end, it came out, it was too expensive. If you look at the bypasses, they are very good. They are well, in fact, it was an idea whose time had come. I still hope we can have more of those, but we need to find a way that, okay, we have had the Chinese do it, but can we also have Kenyans come up, step up to the plate and do it the right way and do it according to the standards without cutting corners, without feeling like, like we are inadequate. We can do it. I know we have the capacity, we have the manpower, we have the resources. We have all these things going for us, including Mother Nature. So I will take you on a short trip, and I will hope maybe we can see what I'm talking about. Okay, today we're gonna have, I think, 15 centimeters of snow, and I think tomorrow is gonna fall a little bit more, like 20 centimeters of snow. That is a lot. Like, if you have to look, you can see it's all white here. This is a road that goes to some buildings here. You can have a look at that. And as you can see, the snow has not yet been cleared. This is more like, this is a local road. The grounds here they'll have to maintain. When it snows like this, usually the city will prioritize on clearing the highways first. The highways usually are the first to be cleared. So, when it comes to roads here in Canada, they are classified the same way. Sometimes you also have classification back home. I will give a comparison, then you'll see. There are roads where you will have like Kura and Kenha, they take care of those roads. Kura is in the Kenya Urban Rural Authority, and Kenha, Kenya National Highways Authority. So there are roads who are maintained and others are built by commissioned by some of those their respective bodies. So here the same way we have highways, we have urban roads. Highways are explanatory because the highways, they are the many lanes and all that. We also have the urban roads. The urban roads are those that you come off the highway, you are coming into a town. That is the urban road. And then we have the local roads, like this one here. This is a local road. It comes in to the neighborhood where you have like homes and things like that. And where I'm walking at currently now, if you can see this is a walkway. So when it snows like this, the city usually prioritizes the highway first, the urban roads come second, then the local roads. You can see the cars are driving on one lane here. The lanes are enough for two cars to pass by, but when it snows like this, you cannot see the lanes so clearly. So cars sometimes have to wait up until the others so that they can pass each other. Again, this is a walkway. When you see when you're walking on a walkway like this, the city this is prioritized last. It is prioritized last. They're still gonna clear it once the snowfall is over. So I'm walking now. I wanna show you the urban road, and then we're gonna have a look at the highway. When we see like those initiatives like Kazi kwa Vijana at home, those are good initiatives. But I think we can take it a notch higher, because and dignify those kind of jobs. Why am I saying that? Why I'm saying that is because you see, like these lanes here, that these roads here, they are maintained by the city. And at home, the counties are the one in charge of cleanliness, garbage and waste collection. If we can dignify those jobs, I think equip those young men and women when it comes to the maintenance of the roads, like this one here, you see here, even back home, those roads, we are not having the snows. At least we are fortunate with that. God has blessed us with good weather. But I think the Kazi kwa Vijana initiative is like those young men and women, they should be absorbed by the counties. Sometimes it pains me when I hear like, oh, we are having ghost workers, 1,000 ghost workers, maybe in a certain county has like 1,000 ghost workers. And that pains me a lot because when I know 1,000 people, those are the 1,000 chances that have been, misused. Why not have those 1,000 people, real people, do those jobs and assign them different departments, So here, as you can see, this is an urban road. It's got like, you can see we have traffic on one side and traffic on the other. And it's a 3-lane road. And what is interesting about these urban roads is, if you look, and I'm gonna zoom in on that in a moment. If you look at that is a road sign that says that this lane on the extreme right is for buses, for taxis, and for people who are driving cars and there are more than 2 occupants in that car, and motorbikes and bicycles from 7 a.m. in the morning to 10 a.m. that is rush hour, and from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. those people are given priority on that lane. So if you are on your own and there's traffic, these are just a way to encourage many people not to just drive a car on your own, but just to share. It's called share riding or carpooling. And if you can see, it's of course from Mondays to Fridays. So they try to do that. This is also another way of trying to curb traffic. Is another way of trying to curb traffic. So back to this road maintenance. Oh, that is one of our buses. And I also do a segment on the buses, and I think I'll try to see how best I can do that about matters public transport. So here you can see this is our biggest highway in Canada. It's called the Major. Oh, it's called Major McKenzie. This is called the McDonald's. There were 2 prime ministers. It's named after 2 prime ministers, McDonald and McCarthy. Yes, and as you can see, this bridge here was made in 1964. So when I look at these roads sometimes, and I want to ask put in a question of building capacity. You see, these roads were not built like this initially, but they have been, every time they have tried to improve, they have always tried to improve every 2 to 3 years they look. Maybe they expand the lanes. Maybe they will expand the lanes. They will redo the designs. And I think this is what we need to think mostly in Kenya, because you know, when you want to do a project, like you want to do a mega project, it is very expensive. But when you do a project like one of those road projects where you improve on it, this regime comes, improves on it, another regime comes, improves on it, another one comes, or we do it step by step. Every financial year we are doing something. You know, we don't have to spend so much the way you're finding ourselves, spending so much or borrowing too heavily on the Chinese, and they're coming in to build on a place that nothing existed in the first place. So you can see the highways, and I wanted also you to see that is a snow plow. These are the ones that are used to clear up the snow on the highways. So they push the snow to the side and they salt the roads. You cannot afford to have a major road like this closed. Imagine how much money and resources go into this maintenance like this every winter. And Canadians' winter are very brutal. Right now it's -3, but with the winds that you can feel, it feels like -9. And I think I can't stand here too long. I can't stand here too long because even I am freezing. So this is what things I'm trying to say. Like, you see, Mother Nature has really favored us in Kenya. We don't have to use so much money or resources to clear out these roads like on snow. If I tell you the effects of this snow, you will not believe, you know, because once they pour the salt on this, you know, these roads here, they will pour salt on it, the snow will come in, the sun comes a bit, the snow melts, and then it freezes again. Those who know physics, they know that is an action of where it keeps expanding, expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction. That creates a lot of potholes, and potholes are expensive. Potholes are very expensive. This leads also to very expensive and also high taxes when it comes to road maintenance. And I believe, like in a country like Kenya, if we do things intentionally, you will be surprised how much we can save and how easy it is to build, and to not only build but to also maintain such infrastructure. We don't need to salt the roads. Those are not our, you know, that is not our cup of tea. So we would dignify, you know, when you see or what we see, when you hear the Waswahili say, ukiona vimeelea, vimeundwa, it's because these societies, they take their time, they build slowly but surely. I like to challenge, you know, us Kenyans, like, you know, when you see every time like a government changes hands and another one takes over, maybe county level or national level, you are quick to throw away somebody's project. You don't even want to audit and finish it. Maybe it was a hospital, it was halfway, you throw it away. It was a road, you abandon it. It was a school, you leave it, and you start another one which you will never complete, and somebody else wants to start his own. So we are always having all these halfway done projects. That is waste of money, waste of resources, waste of taxpayers, dreams, aspirations, because sometimes you people have, a leader has promised or a government has come in with such promises and they don't deliver, you know. So, hey, maybe these things you can check for yourself and you can see whether really it is resonating, whether it makes sense. So yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness me, I'm freezing. I better get that coffee. One thing that amazes me with Canadians, you will see them, they are not in their houses. And for me, I think it took me a long time to prep myself to just come out here and take this walk. Right now, I think it's 2 in the afternoon, and I've been prepping myself. Am I going out to do this? You just can't believe it. I think I'll conclude. I won't go back out there. It's torture. But I will also want to conclude on some matters. I think you saw the roads. They are well demarcated. It's just that maybe because of the snow, maybe you couldn't see that. It wasn't very clear. But if you take your time and look at the video, you will see the roads are well marked. We have signage of the road, and these are things I want to just highlight. We have roads, some paved roads in Kenya. They are tarmac roads, but you don't have them marked clearly. Like I was just there the other day. I was there on Cabanas and on Mombasa Road, and you could see clearly this is a 3-lane road because it is wide, but it is not marked. So a tractor trailer comes on one side, you have a bus on the other, and a small car, and you don't know which lane to go. You are at the mercy of the big trucks or the big bus. You find yourself where the big bus comes. If it comes on your side too much, if it takes your side, there's nothing you can do. You stop. You don't want to be ran over. So that is one thing. We need to demarcate our roads. So those are the jobs, the small jobs that I'm talking about, like the city does. So those kazi kwa vijana, they do the road maintenance. They repaint the roads. Other thing you have seen is about the road signages. If a road sign is gone, you redo the road signs. They need to be redone. Just do them the way they're supposed to, just replace them. Maybe there's an accident, it has been hit, the poles have been hit, it has been broken, reinstall it and reinstate it again. The other thing is the signage of the names of the destination you are going, or or the name of the town that you are in. It's very important. These are the small things that I'm talking about as well, that would make things easier. So you find yourself, you are on a good road, but you don't know where you are. Even Google Map does not know where you are. You do that, and just do your own research and find out. Like a friend will give a direction. Oh, we are going to we have Rurashio, where I'm from, and then you have Yombo, where some of my friends are from, and Okoito. And for all these occasions, when they give you a point to go, you cannot even tell those roads. Those roads are not named, and but you still find they are paved. They are nice roads, but they are not named. They are not. They are not. If they are tarmacked, they are not marked. They are not demarcated. There are no lines to tell. Okay, these are for these are two-way traffic road. There are not enough signages for giving the specific speeds that you should be going on those roads. So these are other things that will be, you may need to talk about. And even to add, even clearing the bushes on the roads. We have a nice road. It is done well. The contractor left. But this is a county road. So we need to clear the bush around it. Now our country, we have rainfall. So we may not have snow like this, but we have rainfall. And with rainfall, vegetation grows very fast. So we need to find a way, have young men and women who are clearly, they are tasked to do that. And to avoid those ghost workers, I would say even KRA should come up with a formula like, if you're having to hire people even on a casual basis, I would believe let know who these people are. Let us know who these people are, who are these employees. It is important, it is important to have this everybody on a payroll. Even if this temporarily is okay, but we audit these workers, because we cannot send all our young men out here. Some people want to work and build home. So give them a dignified, give them a pay slip, give them, that paycheck, but at least we weed out those ghost workers and we put in real people who will do actual work and they can give back to societies. We have young men and women who are trained, electricians, those ones, they can maintain the street lighting. We have those ones who can do, you put in the water works. Those ones can do the, they can connect the water systems and the plumbing and all that, the sewer lines, and all these things. So it's not that we don't have the skills, but we refuse to use it. We have to be intentional if we want to build our country. And for that, is step by step, brick by brick, Vitu Vidogo. That is how we build our country. Remember, a good idea is better than any idea. And a good idea gives way to a better idea. And a better idea will always give way to the best idea. See you next time. Take care. Thank you.